Geography for Prelims 2019. So let's begin. Now, what has been the trends in the geography, especially with respect to the prelims paper? So, in case of geography, there has been 5 to 15 questions per year in every prelims paper, and in 2018 there were 4 to 5 questions, but the difficulty level has increased. Then there has been some map based questions like the relative position of like 4 different types of state capitals, and you have to tell which one is from north to south or from east to west. Then there are some other questions related to the positions, like which country actually has the access to the Mediterranean Sea. So these questions are becoming difficult. So you should also always see, whenever you are studying the geography, you should always see the map while studying. You should know that where this particular sea, particular mountain, particular country, its capitals are actually present, and especially with respect to the state, the places which are there in the current affairs, you should definitely see their positions in the map. Then the current news, also the locations have become important, like Aleppo. It was asked in the exam, then that it is in which country. So current news related places are becoming important for geography. Then the basic concepts of physical geography are very important, like atmosphere, climate, weather, soil. They are always important. Then Indian drainage pattern, monsoon, cyclones, they are always important. You should be very thorough with these concepts. And when you are studying for geography, actually you should study uh, both for prelims and mains together. It is not like you are studying only for prelims geography, or you will skip geography for prelims because there's just 5 to 15 or 4 to 5 questions were there in 2018. You should never think like that. Geography is a very important part, because when you will go to the GS1 paper, geography is almost 40%. So there are a lot of questions being asked from geography. So you should study for prelims and mains geography in one go itself, and do not skip it at any cost, because you don't know what can actually happen. Maybe in 2019 UPSC may ask lot of questions from geography. So how you have to actually cover geography? Now geography, so there are certain books, certain sources which I have referred for my preparation of geography prelims, and therefore I would suggest you should also follow these sources. Like first is G.C. Leong for basic understanding of the concepts. Then there are some specially related to atmosphere and landforms. You can study from this book. It has given pictures also, though it will be easy for you to understand these concepts. Apart from this, in any case you don't understand any concept, feel free to refer to Google or YouTube. Especially I used to refer to YouTube, because sometimes the processes which are explained, if an animation is there, then it is easy to understand. So I used to see YouTube videos for certain concepts, and it was very easy for me to write about it after I have actually visualized it. Then Atlas, in any case, Orient Black Swan Atlas is good, and you can buy this Atlas and always keep your Atlas with you whenever you are studying geography. Then the best part is that geography you can cover from NCRTs. So these are this class 11th geography NCRT, fundamentals of physical geography, which I referred to, and class 11th India's physical environment. Now these are very important. If you have covered these two geography books, then it is like 80 to 90% is more than enough for this prelims preparation as well as for mains preparation. If you want to further increase the amount of like you want to understand certain concept, feel free to refer to Google and YouTube for geography. You don't need to refer to any other book. Google and YouTube से ही आपका बहुत अच्छा काम हो जाएगा. Google पे कोई भी concept आप ढूंढिए, बहुत अच्छे से explain मिल जाएगा. YouTube के थ्रू आप animated videos देखेंगे तो monsoon का, ठीक है, then this atmospheric circulation, planetary winds, then the phases, then the relation between like the tidal, the concept of tides, ये आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएगा if you watch through the YouTube animation. So feel free to use Google and YouTube for geography. Then after covering these two books, you can also refer to this class 12th geography, fundamentals of human geography and Indian people and economy. Now in this case you should refer to this book, you should give one reading of this book. The main problem with this Indian people and economy is that it is not very much updated. The NCERT has not revised with the current data. So whenever you are studying this, whatever topics are there in this NCERT, you use Google for updating your data. Otherwise, these books also you should give one reading, but most importantly you have to cover these two books for prelims as well as mains. They are most important, and it will cover almost all the important parts. Then as we can see, now this is India's physical environment. This India's location is a very small chapter. Structure and physiography, very important, talking about Himalayas, plains, Deccan Plateau, everything. Drainage system, very important. Climate, very important. Very important. Soils, natural vegetation, both. All these chapters are very important. Even from this location they can ask some simple question and sometimes we don't know the answer to it. So this NCERT you have to read thoroughly. Then natural hazards and disasters, although not that much necessary, and it will be covered by your disaster management module in GS3. Yes, disaster management in GS3. Then fundamentals of physical geography. In this case, it has actually explained what are the various concepts of physical geography, like the origin and evolution of Earth, interior of the Earth, distribution of oceans and continents, minerals and blocks, geomorphic processes, landforms and their evolution. Actually, these things also you will see in GC Leong. But what will happen that when you will be reading it, some part you can cover from GC Leong also. You should refer it side by side, the GC Leong book. So these are very important chapters. All this climate is very, very important, even for prelims, even for mains. Water, very important. And this is basically, life on earth is basically the ecology, environment and ecology. It will get covered under that. So these are the two NCERTs which you have to read thoroughly. You should know word by word of these NCERT, and your concepts in geography should be very clear. So even if you are not able to understand by reading, try to use Google for some animation, try to use YouTube for some video explanation. So this is how you have to cover geography, and I hope that I have given a very simple strategy. And read geography for both prelims and mains in one go. It will help you a lot. It will crystallize the concept in your mind for once and for all. And all the best, friends. And I'll be coming back with some more interesting videos, some more useful live sessions. Okay? Thank you. Good night.